Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I'd like to call this meeting to order, and we will begin with the Pledge of Allegiance. I need a motion to accept the agenda. I have a motion to accept. I just need a second.
Second.
I have a motion from Trustee Johnson and a second from Trustee Hill. Trustee Johnson. Trustee Murphy.
Yes.
Trustee Shola Barber. Trustee Payton. Yes. Trustee McGlynn.
Yes.
Trustee Hill.
Yes.
And I say yes. Secretary McGlynn, will you please take attendance?
Yes. All trustees are present and Dr. Slade is present.
Secretary McGlynn, will you please do correspondence?
I will. Let's see. These are all emails. On August 5th, we had an email from Emily Bartlett requesting a change to the new El Sol traffic entrance for safety reasons, and I replied. On August 9th, we got an email from Courtney Eaton regarding recommendations for the district's cell phone policy, and Dr. Slade and I replied. On August 11th, we got an email from Rebecca Ramon regarding concerns with a staff member, and Dr. Slade and I replied. On August 11th, we got an email from Lorna Irwin regarding concerns with a staff member, and Dr. Slade and I replied. On 8/14, we got an email from the Refugee Education Center inviting the board to the 20th celebration luncheon, and I replied. And on 8/17, we got an email from Henry Snapp regarding the district anti-bullying policy, and I replied.
Thank you. I need a motion for the consent calendar items.
So moved.
I have a motion from Trustee Shola Barber. I just need a second. I have a second from Trustee Johnson. Ms. Kate Kaiser.
Thank you, President Harrison. Tonight we have one purchase recommendation, request number 2027-12, in the amount of $53,086. And this is for asbestos abatement at Northglade Montessori Magnet School. And this will be funded by the 2022 bond. Thank you.
Is there discussion from the board? Trustee Murphy.
And I don't need an answer to this right now, but my question is, how many additional buildings do we still have asbestos that needs remediation?
Oh, maybe Karen Jackson, our Director of Facilities, might be able to answer that.
Thank you, Ms. Jackson.
The newest buildings that we've built since Prairie Ridge contain no asbestos. Kalamazoo Central has a little bit, and most of the schools before that may still have some. We have management plan books at every building that identifies where it is located. Could be floor tile, it could be in the walls. That's a lot of it. Could be the caulk around the windows. That's what a lot of what's going on at Northglade is. So we have a 6-month inspection, and then we have a 3-year inspection at each of our schools. But we're probably talking about 20 buildings or so.
Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Trustee Shola Barber.
I just want to thank Ms. Jackson for being on top of that. That is something that we didn't plan or no one knew, and now that we know, we're wiser. So thank you very much.
Seeing no other discussion, Trustee Johnson. Yes. Trustee Murphy.
Yes.
Trustee Shola Barber.
Yes.
Trustee Payton. Yes. Trustee McGlynn.
Yes.
Trustee Hill.
Yes.
And I say yes. Next up is reports and recommendations. Superintendent.
Good evening, board members, community members, senior leadership team. Today's superintendent's report is kind of just a focus on what we've been doing to prepare our school buildings to open in a few days, a few weeks. We had our new teacher orientation a few days ago. I do want to commend our HR department, Mr. Leland, Miss Kelly Davis. We are fortunate that we've hired 60 brand new teachers to the district, all subjects, all schools. Again, they started on a Monday with training. They've trained all week, onboarding. They met with every member of the senior leadership team, department, finances, student services, communication. So I would say our new teachers are really ready to start the school year off right and greet our students next week. So again, thank you to all those departments, especially about year ended. We wanted to go out into different communities in our city and provide outreach and mainly talk about school readiness, making sure our students are ready. We're ready to go to kindergarten. About students know their alphabet, knowing how. I do want to thank the and her support. We had 2 meetings at Interfaith. We had one in New Horizons. We had one on the east side at the community center. I want to thank President Harrison for hosting that. Pretty well attended. We provided some materials for our students, and we plan on doing this all year, getting out in the community of our state. Everybody involved in that, Mr. Graff, Ms. Saunders, everybody who attended. We have a staff member. She's a bus driver, does a whole lot for our district, Miss Vicky. I want to thank everybody who took part in that initiative over the summer. Thank you again. We had our back to school instructional leadership team retreat this week, and that's when we have all of our principals and directors come out. We usually pick. Yeah, so we went out to the Kalamazoo Nature Center this year. Amazing facility, amazing space. All of our principals were there. Talked about expectations for the year, making sure our schools are ready for open. So again, I want to thank all of our principals, all of our senior leadership meeting. Informative session. So again, thank everybody involved in that. And now from this point until we open schools, our principals are getting their buildings prepared to welcome students. At this point, Ms. Coney will share some community information at some upcoming events.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Slade. Yeah, KPS has been out and about in the community a lot this summer. We've been at Growlers games. Our transportation team has been at Lunchtime Live. Mr. Davenport on my team represented us last week at the Western Michigan Back to School Bash, in addition to Dr. Miller and other folks from transportation and human resources. So there's 2 more weekends left before school starts. So I wanted to share a couple more community events. First is this Saturday at El Concilio. Our multilingual team will be there to help families between 1 and 3. Again, that's El Concilio on Millcork. And then next Tuesday, we kick off the back to school ice cream socials at our elementary schools. The first ones are on the 25th, just one that evening at Millwood. We have a couple on Wednesday, and most of the events are on Thursday. The times and schools are listed on our website, on our Facebook page. Families should be getting information from their schools, but those are always really fun, and kids are so excited to learn who their teachers are going to be and reunite with their teachers and principal. Then on the 29th, there are 2 events, the Back to School Jam, which is at Farrell Park between 12 and 6. There's lots of activities, and free backpacks for teens are handed out that day. And then also the Northside Ministerial Alliance has their anti-gun violence community carnival. This is held right behind Lincoln International Studies School. Food for the entire family, and KPS will be represented at both of those events on the 29th as well. And then, of course, our first day of school is August 31st. Teachers will begin next week on the 25th, and first day for students is a half a day on the 31st. Thank you, Dr. Slade.
Okay, President Harrison.
That's the end of your.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, persons requesting to address the board. Judy Elzinga. I did it good. Miss Elzinga.
Hello. Apparently, we had sent a letter in my neighborhood. I live in the dead end street adjacent to the new El Sol school construction. And the neighbors are all worried about it. And I have a letter here that we wrote. I'm a resident living on a dead end road immediately adjacent to the El Sol Elementary Building project. As a neighbor, we welcome the school to our community. However, we're writing to share concerns regarding the planned parking lot entrance and propose an alternative that we believe would better support student safety, campus security, and neighborhood compatibility. To protect our routing introduces severe safety hazards, primary because our street lacks sidewalks. Children and families are forced to walk directly on the road, and mixing a volume of traffic and hurried parent drop-offs and pickups with pedestrians on a narrow dead-end street with no sidewalk protection. To protect both the residents and incoming student population, we would like to ask the board to consider a mutually beneficial compromise, and that is to implement a restricted gate, install a security gate at our road's entrance to the parking lot, limit access, access to emergency vehicles and all school staff. And third is reroute the general traffic, direct all general parent drop-offs, pickups, and visitor traffic to main parking lot off of Baker Drive, better equipped for high volume flow. In addition to addressing neighborhood safety concerns, this proposal offered several advantages for Kalamazoo Public Schools, designated the gated access point and parking lot for staff and emergency vehicles, would create a secure and controlled parking area for employees while separating staff traffic from student drop-off, pickup, and visitor activity. During all public traffic through a single entrance off Baker Drive would establish one clearly identifiable access for families and visitors, improving traffic flow and strengthening campus security. The solution preserves the neighborhood safety while ensuring the school retains essential emergency access. Thank you for your time, leadership, and dedication to keeping Kalamazoo's neighborhoods and children safe. Thank you.
Thank you. Next up is other business. We have professional development for Trustee Johnson and Trustee Payton. Now we have comments by trustees. Trustee McGlynn.
I just want to take this opportunity to welcome all the new teachers. It's always great to see that list of teachers starting on our consent agenda, but also hearing about their welcoming into the district and the prep that goes on before our other teachers start, and they get to know the district and stuff. So welcome to them, and just looking for a really positive, wonderful start of the new school year.
Trustee Shola Barber.
Okay, first of all, a big shout out to Miss Jackson for doing a lot of driving around the district this summer, and I love the thank you signs to the voters and whatever that are at all the construction sites and whatever. really, really important and are really generous of you to do that. And I think it's really gracious to say that to the people who support our villages. And a congratulations to Mr. Leland. I don't think I've called you Mr. Leland too much, but I think I will. And about I've heard great things about your job fairs, and if there's any indication about the what's in the board packet, you had a very successful. You and your team did a great job. So thank you very much. And that tags on to what Miss Trustee McGlynn said about welcoming those new teachers. A big shout out to the Boys and Girls Club. They put on a production this summer, Matilda at the Civic, and it was amazing. It was 100% students from their children from the Boys and Girls Club. There was a production on a dress rehearsal on Friday, and then production on Friday night, and then on Saturday. It was a brilliant production. I took my grandchildren, who are 11 and 13, and they said it was the best musical they had ever seen. So shout out to the Boys and Girls Club, doing really good things. The back to school bashes that I've seen with the one that was at Western could have had better weather, but it was incredible. And thank you to all the community partners who come out and welcome our students back, who donate backpacks and clothes and those kinds of things. I really appreciate it, so that our students are starting on as equal a footing as we possibly can make it. And let's see. I think that's it. I'm done.
Trustee Payton.
I would like to thank Superintendent and Kalamazoo Public Schools for the opportunity to attend the Summer Institute of the Michigan Association of School Boards, which was held in Kalamazoo for a change at the Radisson. And the workshops were outstanding. The presenters were outstanding. It was good to hear from other board members around the state and concerns they had. And they all wanted to meet with our board president to find out what we're doing that makes us so different here in Kalamazoo, because they seem all to be impressed with the Kalamazoo board and how we function. I also attended the Back to School Bash, which was a big collaboration this year with KPS, Kalamazoo College, KVCC, the Promise. Who else did I miss? Western, because it was held at Western, right? How could I forget them? I can remember when this first started, the Back to School Bash, and it was at Family Health Center, and it was nice and well attended then, but this was huge. I bet it must have been like 3,000 or 4,000 people there. So it was a very successful event. And then I spent a little time at Eastside Center for the knock and talk with the president of the board and Dr. Slade, and got a chance to just hear a couple of parents share some of their concerns about their children and the schools. So I think that was pretty well attended too. I couldn't get in the parking lot. Thank you.
Trustee Johnson.
Well, I guess I'm going to just keep it simple and say thank you so much to the community organizations that are lifting up education right now, who are making sure that our babies go back to school with everything that they need. It's a lot of, when you really look at it, it's a lot of events going on, like almost every Friday and Saturday. This weekend will be no different, and next weekend definitely won't. We have hairstylists, we have barbers who are offering cuts, just to make sure that children feel like they should feel on the first day of school. So be supportive of those things, and support what's in your community heavily, because we have a lot of work that we've been doing all summer to make sure that our babies make it back to school safe and ready to actually learn, hopefully, most programs. I did want to say, because I don't really talk too much, but the Summer Institute was a joy to attend, because it gives you some perspective. But for me, it's always going to be something that I do, whether it's virtual or in person, because I like to learn. One of the board members brought up earlier that we are supposed to be an example. So in that, understand that it is our duty to make sure we are informed and ready to do our jobs to support the community. And when we go to these institutes, we are really, really given more tools to bring back to this district, even though it was in this district, but to bring back to this district to make us a better district, to make us work harder. And my area is advocacy. So there will be some action coming forth this year that y'all have never seen from me. So look forward to it.
Trustee Hill.
Just want to welcome everybody back because I said it was fall last board meeting and everyone chuckled, but it is fall. It's coming. It's back to school. And it's anyway, I just want to congratulate the 60 new teachers. I want to welcome all the returning teachers, bus drivers, custodians, lunch people, everybody that takes to support our school. And I'm looking forward to the first day of school events and to the ice cream socials because that's where the most excitement is because kids haven't seen each other all summer. They're running to hug each other. The parents are excited to see each other. They're thrilled the kids are going back to school. And I always find those things to be a lot of excitement. So thank you.
Oh, of course, everyone has already said everything I want to say, but I wanted to also welcome our new teachers and, as Trustee Hill said, our returning teachers. I'm really excited about this school year. It just feels good, right? And so I want to say that I'm looking forward to a really successful year. Enjoyed being able to participate in Summer Institute as the host city. I'm hoping that other school boards were able to find some of the good that we are always finding in Kalamazoo. Wanted to also give a big shout out to Miss Vicky. She is a bus driver, but it's the little things that she does to support this district that you will find her just moving and grooving and making sure that we are represented well. And so I just wanted to let Miss Vicky know that I appreciated the extra effort that you gave to make sure that our school readiness events were well attended. The Kalamazoo Eastside Neighborhood Association is more than welcome to partner with KPS to make sure that families on the east side of the city are able to feel connected, seen, and heard. Wanted to make sure that you guys knew that that was an open space. So please utilize it to make sure that families on that side of town are able to get the information that sometimes is missed over there. And am looking forward to the ice cream socials. I'm hoping to be able to stop through El Concilio to support them. And am excited. I am a silent volunteer with Young Kings and Queens, and so I'm excited to be able to support them at their back to school jam. And I'm hoping to see a lot of community members at the Northside Ministerial Alliance carnival on the 20th. And
I do want to. I had a chance to visit. They had a recognition program today for Griffin Place, and they were recognizing folks in the city who do a lot of work with suicide and prevention. And they did recognize Ms. Saunders, our assistant superintendent for student services, for her work in that area. I do want to just quickly say that is a area that we may not talk about a lot, but it's a very needed resource that we have, because you always in any community have some young people who may be going through different struggles and they need that type of support. So I do want to thank again Ms. Saunders and her whole entire department and team. And this is not just work that's done during the school week. It's done on the weekend. It's done 1 o'clock in the morning. So I do want to thank her and her team for all that they do to support suicide prevention. I also want to thank, it seems like hundreds of people, Ms. Jackson, and everybody involved with all the construction projects going on in the city. You go to Case Central, Lloyd Norris, many of our buildings you see construction workers, maintenance people out there working around the clock. So I do want to just thank them, not just for what they're doing, but the way they support the whole city and the economy. Because when I go into a McDonald's, I see some of those same folks. So again, all due to Ms. Jackson, the school board, and our amazing community who votes to pass these bonds. Last but not least, I say this every week around this time. I have never worked in the school district. This is my 5th district where we've had so many different resources, programs, activities. So I encourage everybody to attend the event, the Young Kings and Queens event. the Northside Ministerial Alliance event, and also the event at El Concilio. They're providing resources, book bags, pencils, haircuts, anything you can name related to opening school, they are providing for free. So again, I encourage everybody to take part in those events. Thank you.
With that being said, I just need a motion to adjourn this meeting. I have a motion. I just need a second. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Seeing none, we will see you back in this space on the 10th of September. Have a good evening.